If you're going to Ubbi Dubbi, here are the top sets I recommend you check out. I sadly will not be going to Ubbi Dubbi this year. I have gone the past 2 times that it's happened. So I went in 2019 and in 2021, which was the first festival back, which was super crazy to be there. And so I sadly will not be there. I was supposed to go to Coachella. We're not going to Coachella anymore. So I will be chilling at home, which is fine by me, but I wanted to share with you guys, in case you guys are going to Ubbi Dubbi, what sets I would be looking forward to. A follower or subscriber requested this of me, so I'm definitely going to dive into some of those sets that you guys should check out. They do have an app with the schedule laid out, so we're going to pretend as if I was going to Ubbi Dubbi, what sets I would go to. So kicking it off right at the 3 o'clock time slot, I'm not too familiar with these artists actually. We have the Ubbi stage, which is main stage, Dubbi stage, typically bass music, and Zoom room stage is house music, techno, just depends. In that realm, right? The uns and the boots and the cats. So at 3 o'clock, I wouldn't really have anyone to see. Kovacs, I'm pretty sure, is future bass type artist, I'm pretty sure. And Kumarion is an up-and-coming trap artist. Either one of these artists I think would be awesome to see as a first artist to kick off the festival. So if you wanted to go early, maybe check out those other artists, see what their vibes are like, and then explore the festival, take pictures, get settled, and everything like that. I'm probably going to go to Kumarion because I've actually had some of his stuff saved. And then moving on, Kyle Kinch, definitely a tech house artist to check out at 4:30 at the Zoom room stage. I'm going to recommend. Emma Capotis also interviewed him on her Rave Culture Cast podcast, so go check that out for sure. He's definitely one to watch. I love some of his stuff. And then moving on to around 5:30, I would definitely go see Blank, but I also will recommend Honeylove if you're looking for an awesome tech house type set. I've been wanting to see her. She's been on my list. And then moving on, ooh, we're getting into some territory here. Okay. I love Trivecta. I would add that in, but Kyle Walker, another fun tech house artist. Man, this is tech house heaven over on the Zoom room stage. I would probably be bouncing around. I'm not going to lie. Rekno, I know a lot of people love Rekno. He is definitely an up and coming bass artist. Compared to Trivecta and Kyle Walker though, I'd probably pick those two. I know I can't lie to myself. I just love house music, you guys, but I also love the melodic bass as well. I think Rekno is more of that like funky bass, probably similar. I know he has a collab with Grays, but I feel like he would also be more of the funky bass type as well. And then we have Dabin, Deeper Purpose, and Mize all conflict. Ooh, I would probably go to Deeper Purpose. This is another tech house artist that I've really been wanting to see and have not seen live. I've seen Dabin plenty of times live. Mize I've heard really good things about, but more of that experimental bass. And sometimes when it comes to the experimental bass, you kind of lose me. That's just me. I already know someone's going to thumbs me down on this video, but that's just my music taste. We all have our own, right? And after Deeper Purpose, there's just like this gap, which is kind of weird at the Zoom room. So for me personally, I'd probably go to BTSM. Anytime BTSM is on, I will go. They throw down. They are such a good like live act to see, honestly. Whoops, I got so passionate about that. I got so passionate about BTSM. But yeah, the first time I ever saw BTSM was Phoenix Lights 2016, and I had no idea who these people were. And you just see these like masks come up and you hear BTSM, and it was just the most crazy thing I've ever witnessed. And so ever since then, anytime I have a chance to see them, I will see them because they are a really good set. Jansen's I also heard is really good. Ooh, Peekaboo and Allison. I probably would go Peekaboo. I do really like some of his stuff and really like his sets, but Allison has a new set and new songs coming out. I'm gonna go Alice in Wonderland just because she has a new album coming out, has a new set coming out probably. So and then finishing off the night, we got Minnesota back-to-back Buku, Excision, and Dom Dalla. Now, normally, I would probably go to Dom Dalla, right? However, after his Camp EDC set, I wasn't that impressed with the Dom Dalla set. So my initial thought would be Excision. However, Dom Dalla's Ultra set was really freaking good. And I'm going to link the SoundCloud link. I didn't go to Ultra, but I listened to the set and I was like, this is a completely different Dom Dalla. Like, what is going on here? It was so good. So he has a longer set too, which means he can do a little bit more than a 1 hour set. I mean, he has an extra 15 minutes, but it does make a difference. So I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for this, but I'm going to go Dom Dalla. I probably would have been down for Excision. Maybe I would split that set, but Dom Dalla really impressed me with his Ultra set. So that changes my opinion a little bit here. Makes me want to give him another chance. You know what I mean? And then moving on to Sunday, I'm not too familiar with these first couple people here. Honestly, I would be ready for Nurko at 420. This is a melodic bass artist I've been dying to see. I absolutely love his stuff. I feel like he's very much differentiating himself compared to a lot of the other melodic bass artists out there. And I still have never seen him, so I want to see him. And then moving on, we got Membo, William Black, and Night Funk. I would probably split William Black and Night Funk. And then moving on, ooh, this is a conflict. Okay, we got Roman Silver, Regard, and The Sponges. So Roman Silver, really awesome future bass artist I've been dying to see. I would probably pick him. Regard is very popular with some of his TikTok songs. You guys probably would recognize it if you looked it up. I can't remember which one's off the top of my head. I think he's the ride it da 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 da. I forget. I don't want to put it in, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that's him. And he has a couple other songs. And he did play at Seismic Dance Event, but we were at another set. But I did walk by his set, and I was like, he's throwing down, so could be good to check out. He'll be on the main stage. The production will be really good. And then The Sponges. If you like some funky house, I'm going to highly recommend this set. I would definitely be seeing this set if it wasn't for Roman Silver, because I've been dying to see him too. Moving on. Ooh, I would be caught between Gorgon City and Blue Claire. Blue Claire is a really awesome up-and-coming house artist. I recommended him in my 10 house artists to watch in 2022 video. Gorgon City is an old-time favorite of mine. I would probably go Blue Claire, but if you've never seen Gorgon City, I always recommend them. It's awesome that they're on the main stage. I think that's really cool to have him on there. And then moving on, Enzo plays like every Disco Donnie event, I swear. Oh my god. Oh, okay. You guys, my heart is going to break with some of these conflicts, and I'm not even going. Okay, so between Enzo and Diplo, I'd probably pick Enzo. Also, I feel like the crowd is going to be very interesting, like in terms of crowd control. I feel like some of these stages are going to be packed by not having that third stage. The house heads are not going to know where to go. I'm just kidding. I'd probably go Enzo. I do really love his stuff. I saw him at Ubbi Dubbi 2021. I think he has a really awesome sound, so I'd probably pick him over Diplo. Now, this is another one. Apache, Zed's Dead, and Sonny Fodera. I'd probably pick the beginning of Sonny Fodera and then go to Zed's Dead. I still have not seen Zed's Dead since the pandemic kind of ended. I still haven't seen them since Imagine 2019, so I'm very much overdue. I also haven't seen Sonny Fodera, but I've listened to his sets and it's kind of like, yeah, that's what I would expect from a Sonny Fodera set, if you know what I mean. So I probably would see Zed's Dead most of that set. And then closing out, we got Camel Fat, Tiesto, and Closey. I'm such a sucker for Camel Fat. I can't. I would probably pop over to Closey as well, but like, I love Camel Fat so much. I have such a soft spot for them. Like, amazing tech house duo, and them live, it just takes you on a journey. They're gonna have, it looks like a 90-minute set, which like they can do some real damage with a 90-minute set. I've seen Tiesto before. I'm good. Closey is really awesome though if you love bass and more of that like experimental bass. She's like earthy kind of bass too. Like it just feels very tribal, and I just like love her stuff. So I highly recommend that if you're interested. So if I had to pick like some main highlights, I would say for day one, Kyle Kinch, BTSM, and let's say like a top three. It's always the people earlier in the day, like Kyle Kinch, Blank, Honey Love, Trivecta, Kyle Walker, all super fire. And like BTSM would be a highlight. And then for Sunday, Nurko, Roman Silver, Blue Claire. They're ending on some really amazing artists. So like you really can't go wrong with this lineup, honestly. But I'm always excited about the people I haven't seen, which they're usually earlier in the day. So like Go early, see some of these artists because they will definitely be in some of those headlining spots soon. If you do have any questions about Ubbi Dubbi, definitely let me know in the comments down below. This festival is located at Panther Island Pavilion in Fort Worth, Texas. I did actually attend the Ubbi Dubbi that was at this location back in 2019 if you want to go check out the vlogs. That year was pretty fun. I would say it did feel pretty crammed at that venue, so just kind of prepare for that. And as with any Disco Donnie event, typically the traffic is pretty bad. So I always recommend getting there early and leaving early to avoid traffic because it can get pretty bad. And since it is at this venue, I'm just gonna say, be prepared in case the weather happens to throw a random thunderstorm your way. That is what happened in 2019 on the first day. During Zed's Dead, it started raining and we were like, this was cute, this is fun. And then all of a sudden there was lightning strikes and we had to evacuate. So just be prepared for any type of weather. You just never know with Texas. But nonetheless, I hope you have an amazing time. Like I said, I won't be going, but I can help you out with the tips just depending on the questions that you guys have. If you're going, leave me a comment down below to let me know and let me know who you're most excited to see. Thank you so much for tuning into today's video. I love you guys and I will see you in the next one. Bye.